Help if I could find it. There we go.
Hi, everybody. It's Mark Messier, and you're listening to Blueshirt
Underground Show,
the #1 Rangers podcast. Make sure you tune in to find out all the latest news. Let's go, Rangers.
Blueshirt Underground, motherfucker!
can't BS a Ranger fan. Can't BS a Ranger fan.
This is an unlawful gathering. This is an unlawful gathering. The truth is out there. The truth is out there.
This is the underground. This is new media. This is the underground. This is new media.
Ranger fans, report to the critical thinking hangar. Ranger fans, report to the critical thinking hangar.
And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers. And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers.
This is New York Rangers hockey. 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 This is New York Rangers hockey.
Good evening, Blueshirt Underground. This is your post-game recap for Tuesday, January 21st. My name is Jim, and tonight we have a special, I don't want to say guest, but as far as the recaps go, these recaps are usually reserved just for our Undergrounders group, but Eddie said, let's give away a freebie.
Yeah, let's give him a taste and get him hooked.
Right. So here we are. Eddie's with me tonight on the big show, doing the whole big thing here, post-game recap. Good evening, Eddie. How are you tonight?
Doing good. I mean, I would love to have we had done this for a Ranger victory, winning 3 in a row over the New York Islanders, the Brooklyn Islanders, the Newtown Islanders, the Rochester Islanders, or whatever they are. But, however, it did not come to pass. But we still deliver programming, win or lose or draw.
Absolutely. And we'll be back tomorrow night with a full show for you guys, recapping the week. And we'll talk about all the games against the Islanders and game against the Blue Jackets and all the latest. And we'll take your calls as always. So the Rangers drop a tough one tonight, 4-2, in a game that I guess some may say that, in the words of the immortal Vince Lombardi, you guys didn't lose, you just ran out of time. The Rangers had another 5 minutes. They might have tied that game up, Eddie.
Well, the Islanders started taking dumb penalties, including that delay a game at the end, which was just a total mishmash and kind of put a scare into the Islanders, but they did not give way. And Thomas Greiss made an excellent save on Kakko that would have made it 4-3. I thought Kakko played a little bit better tonight, and Pavel Buchnevich gets off the schneid. Yes, the intoxicating one.
Yes. Joe, but
Joe.
A different Joe Fortunato.
Oh, Joe.
The excitement.
Yes,
I'm sure he was.
He was probably not even. He probably didn't even care the Rangers lost. It's just that Buchnevich scored.
As long as Buch scored.
What was with the Panarin? What happened like that 10 minutes before the game? He was out.
Yeah, I guess. Jen said that he took yesterday off, I guess, from practice, which of course was just termed a maintenance day, and then. I don't know. I guess all of a sudden they announced in the pregame. I didn't hear anything before the pregame that he wasn't playing, and then somebody posted it in our game thread that he wasn't playing, and then I heard Maloney talking about it, that they showed up to when they showed up to cover practice this morning, and Panarin wasn't there, and that was when they knew he wasn't playing. So I don't know what's going on with him that he was hurt. I'm trying to figure out the right way to say this. He was too hurt to play tonight, but he's played the last couple of games. He's been banged up. and with 9 days off, he couldn't play tonight. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
I
they
don't
want to
know.
be healthy for the All-Star game. I don't get it. I mean, just fucking play the guy. I tell you, I mean, I really felt like when I heard it, I was like, they're kind of behind the 8 ball without this guy, because their record without him scoring or hitting the score sheet in any way, they don't win many games. And he's such an important, like, world-class player to this team.
I saw a stat the other night that when he doesn't score, they're 1-22. Was that right, or was that an exaggeration?
It seems like that to me, but I don't have any corroboration to that stat.
Okay.
No. Let's hope he doesn't have the mumps.
Right. Well, and you know, it's funny you bring this up, and we'll probably talk about it again tomorrow night. But the other night when the Rangers played at the Coliseum, our post game recap, we talked about the Coliseum itself, and it started with the Rangers trying to get out of there before they get asbestos poisoning, which then turned into our entire group listing every disease they could think of. You know, I mean, all the way back to the Black Plague, and it just turned into like a 20-minute recap. 19 of it us just naming diseases. So maybe that's what's wrong with Panarin. Maybe he's got, you know, tuberculosis or typhoid or something.
Well, yes, you could have rickets for all.
He's got 10 days to rest up, because we will be at the Garden next Friday night, and I do not intend to see a Panarin-less team.
Well, they're playing Detroit. Is that the game they're going to?
They're playing Detroit.
They're back. They have a back-to-back with Detroit. If they don't get healthy after dropping 2 games, in this game, I really thought it was, you have an inept power play like the New York Islanders, and the Rangers gave up 2 power play goals right off the bat.
Right.
It kind of deflated the Rangers, I think. And even though they wound up with 42 shots, Grice made 40 saves in this game.
Yeah.
And they only had 18, and 4 of them went in.
Right.
So
two of them were the one goal that they scored went off Georgiev, went off Lindgren, and in the net. I mean, they were just, the puck just bounced their way tonight, and that's unfortunately the one team you just don't want to lose to, and you don't want to have any kind of luck is the Islanders, but it was just their night. Excuse me.
And that Anthony Beauvillier, or however you say his name, this guy, he's making a career. He's been in the league 2-3 years. He's got like 10 goals, 12 goals against the Rangers. And of course, Josh Bailey, he's another usual suspect. I mean, it's always the same guys for them that historically score against the Rangers. I mean, Barzell got 2 assists, but they kept him off the scoreboard. All right, Anders Lee got a goal. He's one of their goal scorers, but
Josh Bailey has been a boil on my neck for years.
You're Josh Bailey?
You used to be so cocky.
Yeah.
Look at you now. What are you but a warped young man? Josh Bailey. Anyway.
Mr.
So, hard to pinpoint what goes wrong when they get a couple of lucky bounces. And I thought the Rangers didn't really press the issue in front of the net like they have been.
In front of that, yes, I agree.
Woefully outdone at the faceoff dot.
Destroyed.
65-35.
Horrible.
And who was it? Was it Suzuki? I forget who they said was 7-0 on faceoffs in one period. It must have been Cizikas, I think. Casey Cizikas. Just couldn't. And tough night for Ryan Strome. The Twitter whipping boy.
Well, all the whipping boys have come out tonight. Whoever is your target, the emotion of losing to the Islanders brings out the anger.
Right.
Which
you hate everything. You hate everybody. You hate the coach. Lindy Ruff sucks. I mean, the Rangers only go up 18 shots on goal. What more do you want from the defense? I mean,
really, and they get
how do you defend off the goals that deflect off 2 people? I mean, what are you supposed to do? What are you going to do? I mean, some nights you just lose. Some nights you just lose. Like, look, they scored. They went 2 for 2 on a 4-minute power play. I mean,
that's very rare for the Rangers.
They scored with the goalie pulled with a 6-on-4. I mean, this team has. I'll say this much: whatever their talent level is, it ain't great, but they don't quit. They don't quit.
That's true. We've always said that about David Quinn, was that his team don't quit. But I think this coming on the heels of the Columbus loss, I think it stung a lot of Ranger fans. But you got to keep her into perspective. This is why the Rangers are not going to make the playoffs,
right?
Because this is youth. This is whatever it is. Tonight it was a lot of luck. I mean, the Islanders got in front early, and the Islanders, when they have a lead, they can play defense. Although, they did give up 42 shots tonight, but they're comfortable with the lead. And the Rangers didn't jump on them, and the Islanders jumped on them on the power play. So,
yeah, and I think, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I think Ranger fans need to accept that, and I think they need to be okay with it. I know we've always kind of taken the tact where you if there's a dance you want to be invited. I know we like to say that, but I think we all know that it wouldn't be good. This isn't. They don't have a goaltender right now that could put them on their back. It was okay 5-6 years ago to say something like that because you knew that Henrik could get hot and then anything could happen. You steal a couple of games in a round, and you could maybe get out of the first round. But I don't think any of these goaltenders right now are stealing, stealing a couple of games in Washington or wherever where the Islanders play in their playoff games. Has that been decided? They're going to be out in the Hamptons at Billy Joel's house. Are they playing at Howard Stern's place, or who knows where they're going to play their home games if they make the playoffs? But which is no guarantee that those teams nipping at the Islanders' heels too. They haven't been playing well, and we're not here to cover the Islanders or make apologies for them. But it would do my body good to see them fall out of the race, boy. That's for sure.
Yeah, and the Rangers could have helped that cause. The Islanders have been struggling a bit, but I'm not losing any sleep out of it. I mean, it's hard to win 3 in a row against your rival and everything. The emotions are high, but I hate to see them lose at the Garden. It's kind of annoying, but
right.
We got one more. We got the All-Star break now, so you can relax, strap the chains in,
right? Strap the chains, right? Put your snow chain, whatever you got to do. Get your nipple clamps out. It's going to be big, Kotze.
Yeah.
And we'll be back tomorrow night with a full show, the full boat. Connor said they're going to play Eddie's backyard by the walnut tree.
They could. The walnut tree is right there. What are you guys, Google mapping me?
Right? How do you know you have a walnut tree? I didn't know you have a walnut tree. I've slept at your house. I didn't know you have a walnut tree.
Of course. I may have talked about the walnuts denting the front of my dad's car.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's odd. I guess we'll find out more about the Panarin for the next show, why he did not play. I mean, would he have made a difference? Probably. Would he have won them the game?
Probably.
Probably. He's just that good.
Right.
But,
Well, like we've been saying, he makes everyone better, and when he's not there, nobody's better. Nobody's better.
Kreider keeps scoring though, dude, man. His trade value.
That's stupid.
Up.
That broken stick he had, that could have been that might have been 4-3 right there. It would have
made it interesting.
Stick pins. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? That's it.
Some nights
all right, so sometimes you just lose.
All right, so this is the type of service you get when you are a Patreon supporter of the Blue Shirt Underground. If you'd like to become a Patreon supporter, you can go to www.patreon, that's patreon.com/Blue Shirt Underground Radio. And you can sign up to support the show monthly. You can do $1, $2, $3, whatever amount you so choose. And once you become a Patreon supporter, then we put you in our private Facebook group, which is the Blue Shirt Undergrounders. We kept it simple. and we do a post-game recap there almost every night. I don't want to promise you every game, but it's most games. I would say we get about 90% of them. Eddie posts some Ranger Crisis videos in there before anybody else gets to see them. We put some vintage games in there. So it's a lot of fun. We do give you a little we do give you a little bang for your buck. We do what we can. So if you so choose, that's how you do it. www.patreon.com/Blueshirt Underground Radio. And it just comes out of your bank account every month. You don't miss it. We miss it. Eddie and I miss it.
Yes.
And the money that we do bring in, we put back into the show. It pays for our video subscription. It pays for our podcasting. It helps us give you guys some swag at the viewing parties. All that. Everybody goes home with gifts and presents and all kinds of fun stuff at the viewing parties. That's how we pay for it. Cutter says, obviously, I won't fund Patreon. The hell not. Yeah, John, like John Riggs said, you get live recaps from Fremont Street when I'm in Las Vegas.
That's true.
So, yes, Mario, yes, Eddie will send you walnuts from the walnut tree.
Yes, I will, and a videotape it for you too. Me picking the walnuts.
Right, he'll do like a cameo video. Happy birthday! Here's your walnuts.
Mario, happy birthday, Mario. Here's your walnuts from Eddie G to you.
All right, so we will see you guys tomorrow night, 7:00, right here on the Blueshirt Underground group. And enjoy your work day. Eddie, I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for being here. This was fun.
Yep. Wednesday night, be here, 7:00.
All right. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
Let's go, Rangers. Keep the faith, boys.